Well, good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? As you can see, we got a little snow yesterday, and it is cold as cold today. Now, fortunately, before it started snowing, we finished the hut. So it's all finished inside. We got a little sitting area. We got the table. We got the wash basin. I guess we just kind of lay down on that kind of thing there. Not so bad. But it was warmer than the tent. I mean, it ain't much to look at, but you know, it's built, it's paid for, it's done. So I did a little bit of snow removal. Well, first of all, you know, we bought the skidder, and I did cut some trees down, quite a few trees. The sawmill was full, so went ahead and got this little guy right here. It's a wood storage and distribution. It'll hold a lot of wood, and then every hour it distributes wood over to the sawmill and keeps the sawmill full. As you can see, it's full and whatnot. And if we look over here, you can see where I got a little carried away yesterday. I cleared from these trees right up here all the way down to the other side. It was so bad that I had to clear some from the road just so I can get out. So, what's on today's agenda? Well, you know, I'm already part way here. Let's just keep walking. It's nice and brisk, but we got plenty of trees here. I don't know how that skidder is going to do in the snow, but one thing, we ain't living in no tent no more, so let's see what we can do about that, buddy. Ooh. Let's sell him. All right. No need for the tent. And as you can see, it cleared the road, the driveway out to the road. While we're here, let's see if we can take a quick look at what our chickens are doing. Get through all this mess up in here. All right, let's see. Oh my, we have 25 and 25, and we just had another batch. And so those are well, they're halfway to more chickies. We'll see what happens later today. We might go ahead and buy those so we can progress to the next tier. First, we need to clear out some of this wood and get it up in the sawmill. We'll see if we can do that with get down in there and get stuck. Let's see if we can do that with the new skidder. I tried pushing some of the snow out with the bulldozer. It was just too much of a tool for just the wrong tool for the job, that's all. Now this guy's pretty good, but unfortunately that blade is only for pushing logs around and not snow. Otherwise, this would be a really good tool for clearing the snow out. Alright. These big tires work really good without having to worry about stumps. Whoa! Come on. I'm not going to try pushing it too hard on this first one. I don't know what this is going to do on the snow. Where is my... There's my rope. Now I'm going to tell you something. This country boy from Texas ain't used to snow, not like this. I mean, we don't get hardly any snow, and when we do, it's just a light dusting. It's not much of nothing. I mean, like once every 5-10 years, we might get enough snow to have a 3 or 4 snowball fight. But then it's so close to the ground, and you end up, your snow ends up having leaves and sticks and all kinds of stuff. It's just not like the good stuff that you see, at least that we see on TV. Now, is that one under or over? That one's over. Let's clean off some of these. Stuck. Well, maybe we can pull that out a little bit and clean it up a little bit. Oop, got the rope. All right, wish me luck here. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh yeah. Come on, come on. Come on, get that traction going. Oof. Uh-oh. That may not have been the best way to go up. Oof. Starting to get a little traction. Come on, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, oh, oh. Maybe if we come out here, it won't be quite so steep. There we go. Well, how's everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing good. I'm a little tired this morning. Took the kids out doing some clothing shopping last night. Ended up at the mall. Had to meet my oldest daughter. Her and her fiance have she's broken. They well, whatever you want to call it, broke up, separated, whatever. She's getting her own apartment and everything, and I was adding her cell phone, getting her a cell phone on my plan so that kind of help her out. She's works hard. She's doing 2 jobs and going to college to be certified for working with special needs kids, and that's her passion here. She used to be a general manager at a kind of a, oh, this is not going to be good. At a local chain of mostly healthy restaurants. And I think that while she was capable of doing the job, there was she was promoted and then not given the training for the specifics of what the management team wanted from their managers. And so she was getting frustrated, and it was just becoming way too much for her to have to worry about. And so then she decided to try this for a job. And that seems to be her kind of her passion spot now. Oh, I must have cut that one a little bit earlier. So, and needless to say, we ended up walking around the local mall, and we haven't been in the local mall since before COVID, so it's been a while. And with me being overweight and out of shape like I am, then going and walking around is not something I have been doing, but I have lost a lot of weight, and that's something I'm trying to get better at. And let's get this. But still tires me out. But I'm doing pretty good for today. So I think I'll do a few of these today. We don't really need a whole lot in here, and just kind of keep this topped off every few days. So I'll just do a little quick time lapse of maybe loading about 4 or 5 more trees in. And things get out of control, I may just come out of the time lapse for a little bit so you can see my shenanigans. Because you know, good old Cousin Skeeter, he's going to do something. All right. I think this will be the last one we'll do for today. I think that's a fair amount of trees in there for now. We don't need a whole lot. We just need to be able to keep making the products over there and being able to sell them. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in there, and we have a full sawmill over here. So what do we need to do next? Well, I'll tell you what I think we need to do. Sorry, I was taking a drink of coffee. When it's cold like this, you gotta keep your body warm with the coffee. So, decision time. As you saw, we got 75 chickens, and in another month we'll have another 25, which will take us up to the next tier without us having to spend any money. Or we can go and sell these products, make some extra money, and then go ahead and buy those chickens and make it to the next tier. But the question is, am I going to have enough to buy more chicken feed if I need it? Well, you know, one of the things I'm going to need to do is get a field in. Now, that's going to be another thing. I got to buy a harvester and all of that. I mean, I guess we can lease one to start with. I'll tell you what, I'm glad this guy was in the used market, in the used sale. I think it's worth its weight in gold. Well, I'll tell you what I think I'm going to do here. I think we're just going to go ahead and we're going to double down. We're going to sell what we got here. And then we're going to go ahead and buy those chickens and get us up to those 100 chickens, and then we can see where we can go from there. Man, I came at that straight. Just love the physics in this game where everything starts wiggling and bouncing and dancing. Oops, let me come back over this way a little bit more. And I know I have auto load, the universal auto load installed and able to be used, but you know, ooh, that's an imbalance load, but I don't think I can fix that very well without making a bigger mess. I think we have a couple of wood beams over here. I'm just thinking about loading up the truck, the Unimog, without taking the trailer, because I think it's going to be a little slickery going up that hill. Take these to the sale, so these all go in one place, and the others go to the other sale. So hopefully this doesn't create a disaster. Oh my God, what is going on there? Come on. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, quick, 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 quick. Strap them. Now let's get these last ones. Oh no, I hope those are strapped. I think the fact that I'm not getting a hand there. Alright, we'll move this guy back over here. Also, like Deep South Gaming, he was selling excuse me, he was selling these products and then just taking half the price, because that sawmill is a bit overpowered, I think. And I told him about that production mod. Now I've got that in there, and I've got it set at 50%, and so it's like doing half the amount that it would normally do. And if I need to tune it down further, I can do that. I've got a I've modified. What are we gonna do? Let's just see if we could just. Yep. Oh, Unimog, come back. I modified it to give us more levels. Went all the way down to 10%, I think. What's this road gonna be like? Ooh. Well, so far so good. Normally I would jump cut this, but I'm afraid there's gonna be some antics here, so let's time lapse this one too. I'll stop the time lapse once we get to the store. Oh well, wait, that looks like somebody done plowed the road. Well, that was pretty uneventful. And I think that this is going to make it easier to get these delivered in these tight quarters if I just do these smaller deliveries in this truck. Now let's see what let's look in there. No collectible in there. Alright, let's just check our prices real quick. And we're looking for wood beams. OSB boards. I need to find the mod that does that and be able to turn those wood chips into OSB. Alright, wood beams. Where are they at? Drummered 2. I think this is number 2, yeah. Alright, what do we get? 15, about 18,000, okay. That's not too bad. I'm gonna look around here and see if we don't see maybe see another collectible while we're here. I mean, Cavalier Roy, he hides them in some pretty sneaky places. Right now they may be hidden by some snow, but I really wouldn't be surprised if he put one on top of the up there somewhere. Alright, I'm just going to jump cut this last. Well, I always do that. I go to the wrong place. I'm going to jump cut the trip back to the house. And I'll see you there. Well, we didn't get very far. I saw something glowing right there. Yeehaw. Now we're getting into some serious money. Which is what we need. Alright, I'm going to jump cut. See you later. Alright, we're back here. So much equipment ready to go. Ready to go to work, but nothing to do with it. So what do we need to do now? So he sold some lumber. We found a collectible. We got quite a bit of funds now. So I think we should just double down, go all in, and go buy us 50 more chickens, or 25 more chickens. We can get, I may go ahead and get full grown ones. I mean, we don't really need we do need the money for the egg production. We really don't need to be relying on the timber, forestry stuff full time. All right. Bada bing, Bada boom. We now have 100 chickens. From being a peasant to something more. We'll keep moving these trees out of the way, clearing this out. I don't know what we will do with this area. We might just turn it into a small grass field or something. I don't know. Once we get it cleared, we'll have to see what it looks like. So the next question is, what's our next move? Let's look. Our next animals needs to be sheep and goats. How much is that? Oh, we can almost afford that now. We can't afford that now, but it would really cut our funds. Ugh. I've already took one chance today. I don't know if I'm ready to take another chance. I don't know if we're going to get more snow tomorrow or what. Well, we're getting more. No, that's rain. Uh-oh. We're going to be having some tornadoes coming up soon. That might be all the snow we have is what we got this month. That won't be too bad. And I might keep the snowblower for next year when if it does it again. Now, let's go look in the used market real quick. Oop, wrong place. We always need to keep our eye on that and see if we come across a harvester. Anything good? That might be interesting. That's the kind of harvester I'm looking for. So if I was to buy a harvester, let's do just sort. Nope, not a hand pushable, and we're not going to do that. We're not going to do these smaller ones, these ancient ones. I'm looking for this one. Yeah. What are the capacity choices? 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, or 30, huh? Tuned, super tuned, standard. Wide tires are standard. Everything else is the same. Okay, well, probably just get it standard like that. And let's see, what are the choices for the headers? See, I probably would want to go ahead and get this. But that in the sale wouldn't be bad to start with. I'm gonna think on it, and I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do. But I need to decide on what I need to do about my money. So it'll be a little while before it moves out of the sale. And if I miss it, I miss it. All right, folks. I think that's going to be pretty much it. So, yep, I think that's it. That's it for today. So, thank y'all for coming along with the journey. As always, I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever it is. And if you would hit that like button and maybe subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. It lets me know that you're liking what you see, and helps YouTube algorithm, all that good kind of stuff. And it's free. Don't cost you anything. So, this is Cousin Skeeter saying bye-bye for now.